Hello, guys. Hello. Okay. How are we doing? How are we doing? Okay, nothing's done. Did anyone else get... Oops. Did anyone else get the mission pop up? Oh, it just popped up. Literally, it just popped up. This kind of screwed me in not being up earlier. I think it might have screwed me a little bit. I think it didn't pop up for ages. And I kind of assumed it wasn't popping up. Oh well. Let me just claim 2 more. There we go. Okay, let me see who's in chat. 1 second. Got to get something. Okay, I'm ready. Wow, look at the size of that token. It's huge. Maple leaf token. It looks really nice though. Is that an actual maple leaf? I guess it is. I guess it is. I think I can do 2 more, yes. And now I should be able to get the 100. I don't think it means anything over 200. 25k! We got another one. You guys saw it. I don't think it means much at this point. The amount of tokens we get, it doesn't mean too much. Use 2 pieces of legendary gear. No. 10 roadmap stages. I mean, I definitely already have done that. I've done the 10 roadmap stages, so it's not giving me the reward for it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So yeah, I did this roadmap, and I've done the other roadmap, which is 6, and I think I already completed this up here today, and it's just reset. So 103,000. Oh my god. Okay, we'll go through it again, guys. We're gonna go through it again. Okay, who have we got in chat? We had Carol Flont here, nice and early. First place. What's up, Bloodline? Thanks for tuning in, man. Joe Gonzalez. Hello, Cygnus. Hello. What's up, Moon? Thanks for tuning in, guys. What's up, GB? How are you doing today, guys? It's chilly, man. It's chilly. I'm cold. I'm sitting here with a jacket on. Actually, I did buy a heater. It is sitting next to me, but I haven't used it yet, so I'm not sure if I should just like test run it while I'm streaming. I am actually going to. Let's see. We'll see. Okay, I've got it on. Man, it heats up quick. Boy, it's warm already. It goes up to 2,000 watts, so that's quite expensive. I've just got on the 750 at the moment just to test it out, but it's nice. Let me just see. All I can smell is burning plastic though, that's not good. Oh boy, it does heat up quick. I'll leave that on for a little bit, see what it does. Okay. Catching up. Rip your daily harvest. I don't know what happened to it, man. I don't know. Like, I logged on assuming it was there and I did my 6 pulls and I didn't get the update. I was like, oh, okay. That was in my other region, I guess. 6 hours. Yeah, it's weird, right? I don't know what's going on. 25k. Me left the chat. That's my third, I think, or fourth. I've had quite a lot of luck on that, I'm gonna be honest. Not exactly where I need the luck, but I've had the luck. What's that? What's up, Kilberta? How you doing, man? Does food taste like food? I mean, depends. That's such an odd question. Does food taste like food? Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Hello, J-Lo. Welcome to the stream. Who else we got? Kangs. You got a foot of snow outside. No snow, but it doesn't have to be snowing to be cold. It's windy. I went to the shop earlier and it is windy. And I don't have the attire for this. Like, I don't have extra, like, loads of different jackets and stuff, but UK is very cold right now. Yes, indeed. Oh, this heat is insane. I heated up really quick. It's crazy. Move it next to me. It was only £18 from Amazon. Had really good reviews. It can be quite expensive to run it. Like, you can't run it like a normal heater. But I think if it's really, really cold, you can just stick it on for 20 minutes and then just let it heat up a room, you know? And then you just gotta hold on to that heat in that room. Luckily, I'm in a room with my PC, so it gets pretty warm in here. And you know, my body heat just circulates around the room as well. What does food taste? What food are we talking about? What food are we talking about? Because if you don't know what food it is, I guess it tastes like chicken, right? The old one. Everything tastes like chicken. They really need a collection for Canteen GPS. Turn-ins for 5-star gear, such a joke. Yeah, these banana splits, I don't know. Even if you could only do it like twice, you know? They should have had just a really low number of stuff that you could turn in for. Like 10... Well, not 10 GPS and Canteen. Maybe like 2 of each. You know? That would have been alright. I don't think that would have been too bad. Don't touch my bacon. Happy belated birthday. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was last Thursday. Last Thursday, exactly a week ago. It was my dad's birthday as well. Yesterday? Day before yesterday. And it was my brother's birthday on the same day as me last week. So there's quite a few of us who have birthdays this time of year for my family. Does anyone know what the new S-Class characters that the event are gonna have? Nope. A lot of people are assuming it's gonna be Frost and or Monon and Rosie. So like either both, or one of them.
Feels good.
Or I'm not sure.
Sounds good.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Taco? Is that a super sticker? I think you're the second person to use a super sticker on my chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. How's it going? It's going well, thanks. I hope you're doing good, Taco. I haven't seen you in ages, man. I hope you're doing good. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm just going to nuke off my team. My 6-star Priya is so squishy, even with mods. And OG Mirabelle, she's dead turn 3, 4. Have you got an S-Class character? Because it is kind of strange if they're focusing her, to be honest. What's up, Garden? Hey, Larry. MJ Productions. Lock here to put my facial hair. Okay, there's going to be some openings today. We're going to be doing mods. We're going to be doing 4 weapons again. And we're going for the same ones. Exactly the same. Tier 4, slot 3 specials. We're going for stun guns and we're going for impair rifles again. Just because it's always good to have more impair rifles on defense. And this time we're going for a defensive stun gun. If I can get it again. I think people are going to be mad at me if I get it again. I got really lucky last week, but that was the birthday luck, so you know, it's going to happen. But yeah. I'll try and get lucky again today. We'll see. Just got to roll the dice. I'll open the weapons after I finish this road map and spend my energy. I'm going to be doing some raids again today because of the raid tournament. Haven't really looked at it, to be honest. I think I've only done like 1 set of raids or 2 sets of raids. Got my missus an electric blanket, awesome investment. I've been thinking about getting something for at night just to stay warm. Even if it's something as basic as like a hot water bowl, you know. I've got quite a lot of like covers, so it's pretty good. This game is quite dry at the moment, needs new content. I think it just needs a lot of PvE. I mean, I've said this for about 6 months. It needs something PvE. Basically, it needs like a lot of other games have something to do without the requirement of your faction or to be in competition with other people, and that's what it needs. And there's stuff they can do. There is some things they can do. Rafael Molina, hello from Colombia. Hello! Hello to Colombia. Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. I gladly take 2 sets of tier 4 gear instead of 5 sets of T4 5-star gear. I mean, I take anything that is like legendary or like I can use on an S-class. I mean, you can use some of this gear on S-class characters, but it's the easiest stuff to get your hands on. You can farm the gear map every week. So, yeah. This event has not been like spectacular. Like I said, like I said on my Tuesday stream, it does seem the most optimum way to do it is not to complete the daily mission. Like actually not do legendary upgrades, not do elite rare upgrades, and not do the epic upgrades, and just leave the gear upgrade ones. Maybe the ultra rare, because that's not too bad. Otherwise, you're going to come out of the event at the end with less gear than you started with. You know, unless you actually need to upgrade someone who needs epic gear and stuff, don't force it. And it's just like, yeah. You almost got, the wind was so bad you got blown, nearly got blown into the front in what, a moving car? I hope it isn't windy tomorrow, yeah. It is crazy at the moment. It is crazy. I think it's going to get worse over Christmas, you know. I'm doing good. Almost done school. Psychology sucks though. Hey! That's nice that you're almost done on school. Glad it's going well, man. What's up, Brandon? Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Tiger? I gotta buy Varnish, so expensive. Is that the one for 9k in the League store? I'll check after this mission. I'm trying to reprioritize the things I buy, which is a shame because there are things that I want to buy, but I just can't afford to consistently buy them. Right? You guys know what I'm saying, right? Like, this is the Varnish, right? Cutting fluids. Oh, there's stuff up here. This is for tier 5. This is for, for slot 4, right? I haven't even tried any slot 4 yet. I'm gonna chill on that a little bit, I think. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to buy stuff to make it fun for my stream as well. This stuff, pretty much, for crafting weapons. The other stuff is just like, I kind of want to buy mods. I mean, I've got a pretty decent amount of League tokens right now, But it goes so quick. It goes so quick. Like, let's say I wanted to buy all 12 of these. And remember, you need like, what is it, 85? You need 85 of these. 85, man. It's like, it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. I don't know. I don't know. So I think I'm going to leave. I don't know if I've even got any mods and stuff otherwise. Let's have a little look. I just need medals to 5-star Hengyan's weapon. Yeah, the medals are going to be hard to come by. It's going to be a slow grind. Definitely a slow grind. And I'm not going to be testing out the reset of my thing again. I got one gold mod. Okay, I'm going to have to buy the other mods then, apparently. So we can get some tickets here. Hey, okay. I'll take... I think I've got some card crates, or whatever you want to call them, the collectible crates, but I want the cards. We are closing in. We are closing in. The rest should be gear. I think I've got anything. Okay, yeah. The rest is gear. I'm not sure how close I am to getting him. I think I'm like 3,000 or 4,000 away. Hey, there we go. I have got 2 of him already. I just need to max them. So get in there. Definitely get in there. Going hard in raids, but they don't give us enough. Yeah, I mean, let's see. The rewards... I've only done one set. There we go. I've only done one set. And how many? 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 5.5. You're getting like 6,000. So like every 10 raid tournaments, you can 5-star one weapon. And I mean, if you get top milestone... I think if you get top milestone, you'll probably be here or here. One of these two. But let's say, I mean, oh, you get one of each, yeah. Yeah. Did that Wayland roadmap finish? Is it still going? It's still going. That's. I mean, it's only up for 5 more hours, guys. Definitely complete this. This is how you can get quite a lot of the armory tokens. What about the actual mission itself? Is that going still? That's up for 5 more hours as well. I mean, if you can get an extra epic weapon, you get rewarded. You know, I managed to do 2, so I got an extra. What did I get for my first one? For my first one, I didn't get anything. Okay, but if I did 2, I get 20k. So you get a little bit back basically on what you do. If you can manage to get one done before the next 5 hours, like I could potentially like spend 50 to get 30 back, and then I could spend effectively 100 to get 70 back, and I could spend 150 to get, what's that, 80, 120 back. So that's really worth it. So you could effectively just 5-star 3 weapons for 30k. So, and then you get an extra weapon for free. So it's fairly worth it, I'd say. How long we got to wait for these mods? It is ages, isn't it? 1 hour. 1 hour. Okay, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get through my energy. We did that roadmap already. We've done everything we need to down here. I'll just get through my energy. I'll check your comments, and then we're gonna open those weapons. Need a weekly map, like 4-star parts, yes, for sure. And I think the 4-star parts needs to be cheaper. 21 energy a stage now for like not top tier stuff is so expensive. Anyone mostly free to play think the new 5-star armory is really expensive for armory tokens. I've only been able to claim 4 or 5 of the missions. It is 100%. Unless you're willing to drop, or you're willing to, you know, really farm those stages when the farmable stages were up. It's hard. I've only 5-star peaks weapons so far. I managed to. I 5-starred James's, and I 5-starred that nice impair weapon that I got because I maxed it. It wasn't perfect, but it got to 33% on one of the stats, so I wasn't too upset. OG Mirabelle lead with stun, Raulito 6-star, OG's Tyrese with impair, Kapoor with tanky weapon, and Krista with stun gun. And seriously think that if I set Priya as lead and paper team as well, yeah, some of those characters are like, I would say they're not great. Like Tyrese, for instance, isn't great. You don't need Tyrese on that team if you've got Priya on it. Who was the 6-star? Who was the S class you claimed? Did you take James, Carol? When I was in hospital, they gave me a heat pack. Stick in a microwave about 5 minutes and stays warm for hours. Hey, that sounds actually pretty decent. I'm gonna actually turn off the heater now. My room's nice and cozy. How do I turn it off? No. Okay, there we go. I think that was it. Let me see. That's actually pretty nice. I like that. Just if it gets freezing, I can do that quite easily. Now what I'll do is I'll just put my blanket over the top of it. And then should just heat up my blanket a bit. This is some science stuff going on right now. Mansoor Ahmed, thanks for your analysis on tunes as they come out. I really do appreciate it. Some characters aren't worth doing as much as others. Like, I still do these 6-stars characters like Slater today. But in terms of what people want to watch, people do not want to watch that. I know, I can see my analytics. I can see that I'm not getting anywhere near the sort of views I get on my like S-class reviews and stuff. Let's put it this way, Slater has got a better like kit than Sheila, but Sheila has, I've got like 5 times more views than what I'm going to get on Slater most likely. Although Slater will pick up a little bit, I guess, but yeah, people don't like it. Or people just don't care, pretty much. I think that's the thing. People just don't care about 6-stars. 2k a week. If you're talking about the armory tokens, that isn't enough. What's your best character? I'm playing RTS after a while. Need to know what's the best to get up to speed. If you haven't played RTS for a while, I think you can get an S-class character like today. You might have a chance to get an S-class character right now. Krista is well worth picking up. Definitely pick up Krista, Taco. Let me see if that collection is like still live. I guess it would be. Like, go to your museum if you're brand new to RTS. If you've only been playing a little while, go to your museum and you should have a collection that looks like this. Oh, it might not be here anymore. No, there it is. There it is. How long's it out for? 1 day, 3 hours. So theoretically, in the next day and 3 hours, we could have another character set come out. That'll be interesting. But I'd say Chris is the better one to pick up, just because you've got a better leader to get. Priya and Krista work really well together. Definitely work really well together. And she's the hardest hitting S-class at the moment. And once that 1 day and 3 hours disappears, then I don't think you can get her again. Or at least not likely. Maybe they'll bring out a collection with her. I don't know, maybe. Maybe they'll promo her, you never know. But I doubt it, because I don't think they're allowed to do that with Telltale characters. I'm second in raids and I just need them. I don't need the cakes though, so I feel bad for some of my faction mates who need the cakes, or folks who want Heng Yen. Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't try and place too high if I was going for the armory tokens. Yeah. Or at least I'd be patient, to be honest, and wait for the next tournament when it resets, because next is Raulito. And even though you probably don't like Raulito GB like as a priority, definitely worth getting in terms of just cakes, which you're not really going to use for anything. Platinum mod in the depot on sale. I got my first one last night and got Attack While Taunted. Attack While Taunted is pretty good. If you can get someone focused while I've got that and they get taunted, that means you can actually rush with it as well. So you can get 105% buff on your rush, which is... that is good. What's up, Mr. C? Nice to see you, Ren. How you doing? I finished the weapon mission and agree. It was worth it. In terms of like the extras, I mean, you still lost out, but as long as you had the weapons to 5-star, yeah. If you were just 5-starring any weapon, it actually wouldn't have been worth it, because you would have lost out on it. But if you were 5-starring weapons that were good, like really good, and they're perfect, or like in the hands of S-class characters that were perfect, then yeah, it's great. No, but I did claim Krista for my team. No, you should be using Krista for sure. Did I might have missed you writing Krista. Raulito. Oh, I didn't see Krista at the end. Okay, sorry, I completely missed that. Yeah, I take out Tyrese. Take out Tyrese. You do not need him in there. Priya leader. Take out Tyrese. You might even want to take out Kapoor and put in 2 characters which can control. I'd say like Earl to disarm, and then like Douglas or Cole, who are good controllers. Guardian shields are nice. It's all around goods. I forgot you could put 30% defense on the 4 slot. Should have done it on P. 25% for a 50% heal is not bad. I kind of liked that one. I saw it on my Discord. I saw your upgrade. That would be quite annoying because it happens regardless, right? Even if he's stunned. Does it happen even if he's stunned? That's it. That'd be interesting. He can't be disarmed, of course. Rip Santa Princess. Yeah, the elf princess. I actually said that to my brother. So I was like, yeah, there's going to be an elf princess coming to Road to Survival. And he didn't really realize I meant Princess the character, an elf version. He was just like, what? Until I said Santa Mercer. I still like to watch the 6-star reviews. I mean, I don't mind making them. They're quite nice and easy videos to make. I will always make them, but... yeah, it just doesn't do that well, I'm going to be honest. My videos don't get watched when I do 6-star reviews. I have only 1 5-star weapon. I've only got 1 on this region. I've got... oh no, sorry, 2 on this region. I've got 1 on my other region as well. Because I was in beta, I only got that 50k bonus on 1 of my regions rather than both of them. So I kind of lost out. 1 of my regions should have had... I should have had a 5-star weapon on both my regions, but because I'm in beta, I only got 1. It's like the pitfalls of being a beta. I was going to like... I did contact support, and they just didn't get what I was saying, and I was just like, this is what I mean. Like, what's the point of contacting support? It doesn't... there's not much point. But I did 5-star a perfect double attack weapon, and the idea would be to perfect Priya's weapon and then potentially swap the 5-starred double attack weapon into her hands every now and again. What's up, Angelico? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. See, that's the funny thing, because Mr. Jones' vid was the best as far as my analytics are concerned since the troll vids. Yeah. But, I mean, I was about to say something that would have come off as really mean, and I don't mean it to sound that way, but like, yeah, I'm not going to say it because it would be really mean. And I think you already know what I was going to say. It just sounds like really, it sounds like kind of big-headed and arrogant, but what's good for my channel is what's not good for my channel could be good for other channels, basically. But I will still get like 1k views and stuff. But I mean, I don't look at it that way because I'll still continue to make the videos even if it's not getting huge amounts of views because it's relevant to the game. But it's just like, yeah, I don't ever envisage them doing that great compared to my other videos. Okay, we're gonna open the weapons now. Just feeding these in here. Feed. There we go. I have like 220 cans, so I'm good. 200. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. 220 red cans. I think I'm at like 100. I mean, on this region, I think you should look, wait until you see this. Look at my SR cans. I could probably win an SR tournament. 44 SR cans. 44 Horde cans. My War Energy cans have gone up quite a bit. My War cans were horrible at one point. I think I had 4 on this region, so I don't know how that happened. I think I was warring more and I was winning more as well. There was a period where it was just like, it wasn't great for me. Basically once I got Alice, things started to turn around for me. I wonder if we're ever gonna see Wargods. And I kind of like that tournament. We get it once every 2 months or something. I'm pretty sure we've had it like twice in the last 4 months, right? Am I wrong? We need to find out what that is. I still buy the cans in the store as well, like just like, you know, on the off chance, guys, just on the off chance. Oh my god. Okay. Left or right on the weapons, guys? Give me a left or a right. These are both going to be elusive, like Impair elusive weapons. Just let me know. Grabbing Diego was a good move. I was tempted to get the Survivor Club early, but I worked out I couldn't get him. So yeah. For team build, roster questions, yeah, there's a section on my Discord. You can check the link in the description of this video. It is a link to my Discord. It's got like quite a few hundred people on there now, so if you need any help with roster stuff, easy link, easy link. Does anyone know the next museum collections? No, they generally pop up on Saturday or Sunday, right? I was able to upgrade James's weapon and my absolute defense weapon to a 5-star. Both had perfect upgrades. Now James is on my defense with absolute defense. Hey, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool and annoying. Does his weapon visuals change, or does it still look like his stop sign? I guess it still looks like his stop sign, so I'd actually have to long press him to check that he's got what weapon he's got now. That's frustrating. Yeah, I know exactly what you're going to say, and you're right. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean it negatively. It's just like, yeah, it's just the way it is. I mean, in a year's time, 2 years' time, you're going to feel the same way, I guess. The best thing about the 6-star reviews is they are always searchable on your channel once people actually get the character you're reviewing. I've done that many times now. Okay, cool. I mean, things do change over the time. These are first look videos, and sometimes I can miss stuff. Like, I remember, like, this is a really good one. If you want to look up a review of a character that I didn't review properly, because if I reviewed him properly, I would have been raging, and I think I might have actually seen how good he was and just kind of just like phased over the fact of how good he was and just left it, and then just been like I couldn't believe how good he was, sort of thing. Was Zachary. My Dr. Stevens ones was like a massive complaint video, and it was just because we were in just such a bad time during Generation 2 in terms of power. The difference in power between free to play and promos was just the worst it's ever been. Even now in S-Class it's better, because people can get their hands on S-Class characters. But in Gen 2 it was terrible, man. Like, you know that Zachary and Dot Stevens were like the most overpowered Gen 2s when they're still actively used now on defense and still doing a good job. I'm gonna try OG Dwight 40s AK-47. Yeah, that's what I've got. I did a 5-star weapon of that. Okay, we've got right, left, 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 right, left, left. We're going for lefts. We're going for lefts. This is for elusive and impair. Same as last time, but I think I'm doing on 30% HP weapons. We get a crit. It might just instantly show me. Attack down. We get attack down. Okay. So it went from defense down to attack down. Oh, it is 45% attack down for 3 turns. 45% is quite a lot, actually. Like, imagine I took a shield against a faction assault boss and I gave this to them. That means the guy would get 45% or less attack. That's actually a pretty good debuff. You can can resist that, right? He can't resist elusive, so maybe that's a better one to do. But he'd have to get impaired first to do it anyway, so it'd be kind of pointless. Probably reset that. I do like Mackenzie's shotgun as well, though. It looks really nice. So that's what we're going for. You can see elusive impair at the top. I think it's going to instant skip on the right-hand side as well, guys. It will just instant skip to the result. So hopefully we get a crit. I felt it. You know when you're not going to get a crit? Like, you just know. Attack down now to defense down. It's like... Meh. I think this defense down was exactly the same as Mackenzie's. That's pretty interesting. And it was one of the successes. Is it the top one? Yeah, 35% death down when taking damage. No, wait. 30%. But oh, it's bonus defense, not death down. Maybe I read it on the other one wrong. Ah, okay. Oh no, it was attack down on the other one. This is just bonus defense. Okay. Ignore that then. I mean, they're both not great. I do like the look of them though. The shotguns look great. Like the base stats, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if I can. No, I can't. I mean, you can sort of see at the bottom, underneath the image of the shotgun, it has 30% HP. There are kind of quite a lot of weapons on the 4-star weapon wheel that have HP. So I can show you this. These are good starting blocks, really good starting blocks for weapons. And you see there's the Hunter's Rifle, 30% HP, the ones I just failed on. Carl's shotgun and Mackenzie's shotgun as well. 30% stats. They're really hard to come by defensive weapons like this for tough weapons, so it's a really good way to start things off. Really good. Okay, I'm gonna just repeat this and I'll catch up with your comments. I don't miss hordes. Don't put it back. It's horrible with S-class in the game. They should just make it 6 stars only. I think hordes, if it was just 6 stars only, would make 6 stars more relevant. They could balance it long term easier. It would make the new characters they brought out more relevant. You know, could have like, I don't know, active camouflage or something like that. I don't know. Who here hates raids? I don't hate it. It's just like I've raided. I kind of calculated that I must have raided 100,000 times at least. At least, like, over my 2 regions. Raging lock. It's been known to happen. It's been known to happen. Yeah, I think because I hadn't seen Zac in action, I didn't know how OP he was. Yeah. Yeah, I think there was just so much going on there. I focused heavily on the specialist skill. I focused heavily on the fact that he had hemorrhage. And it was more just the fact that I was more focusing on the fact that, like, there's a lot of things coming out in Premiere that people within free-to-play just don't have. Like, I was focusing on that, you know? I didn't even talk too much about the 4-turn stun. Like, you know when you just see something that's so outrageous, you kind of... Your brain has the amazing power to block out trauma to a certain extent. But it resurfaces later on. That's why you get, like, childhood traumas resurface later on, because you blocked it out, but it comes back. This is like some sort of trauma where I just didn't really fully take in the sort of absurdity that I was reading, and I just focused on something that didn't make it. Like, it was just absolutely didn't mean anything. It's just like, yeah, great. My brain was just frazzled by it. I had woken up as well just to make the video. It was bad times. Bad times, guys. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, I mean, also 2 of him and the AP weapons and stuff. I need to expand the town. 2 armories is not enough. I don't think you can really get things cooking. I think you can do stuff while things are cooking now, though. I mean, you can also skip stuff, right? Am I right in thinking that? You can skip. There we go, there's a 5-star weapon. I 5-starred that one. I didn't get it perfect. You can see I got 33% HP instead of 35%, but I will take. I could 5-star some other stuff. I don't think I've actually got enough. Did they show your currency anywhere? I've got enough to do one more. I actually probably should do it. Have I got a worthwhile weapon to 5-star? I don't think I've actually got a perfect weapon that's worth doing, you know? I mean, I could probably like do that. It's better if I've got an offensive one, then I can put in Arav's hands. Better chance to stun. I don't think I've got an offensive one, maybe. Because a lot of my perfect weapons are attached weapons. Like, look at all these perfect weapons. These are all attached, but they're attached to 6 stars. I don't want to. I mean, I maybe could do hers. Like, I've got so many good perfect weapons on attached weapons on this region, but I don't have that many non-good weapons. Actually, it's actually sickening the amount of perfect weapons I've got on attached weapons. Like, that's a joke, the amount I've got there. That's actually insane. I mean, I could do this one. That'd be okay, I guess. Or something like this. Yeah, you need a blowtorch to skip, indeed. Are there any other weapons that I could potentially do? I mean, if this was perfect, I could potentially have done that. Not any like spectacular weapons that aren't locked. What's up, Mary? Sorry, I didn't see you. What's up? Has everyone tier 4'd Krista and James now? Got 3 days left for some extra gold bars. I think I can tier 4 them. I just haven't got around to it. I got the knives to tier 4 her, but I'm saving them so I can immediately tier 3 the next S class. Hey, that's a good way of doing it. I'm 4 knives short, unfortunately, but it's my fault. I skipped the gold bar roadmap so many times. Yes. Yes, I don't think I missed it at all. I think I somehow missed the login on one region. I don't know. I think I'm going to tier 4 her weapon, and I'll just leave it at 38%. Sorry, 5-star her weapon. Because I'm going to use her a lot, because she's a good attacking support character. And I'll get 20k back of the 50k that I put down right now. So it's worth it. I think that's worth it anyway. I get a new slot, and there could be a nice thing that I can do. Yeah. Yes. Okay. And I should get a mission and get 20k back. That's reasonable. Oh, I get 3 things completed. Oh yeah, because of the other stuff. Okay, that makes it even more worth it then. I get 30k back as well. Okay. Okay. No complaints. No complaints. What could I do as a tier 4 or a 4 slot on her? Weapons. Where is it? It be yeah, okay. Craft. Oh, then I've got to go to the research panel for this. Research. Alerts. At the start of each turn, all other teammates get 10% defense for 1 turn for each. No, okay. A better chance to remove 1 negative effect from this character at the start of every turn. No. When dealing a critical hit, deal a 33% slow. I mean, I don't really want to give her crits. And I think this is the one. When attacking, spread 1 negative debuff to an adjacent enemy for 1 turn. What about some of the other things? At the start of the turn, get 5% attack for 1 turn. No. We won't do that. When attacking, a better chance. 2 teammates to gain camouflage for 1 turn. Hey, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Like that. See that top one with the impossible success results? That could work pretty well on Walker Hordes. Rush damage. Increase all bleed damage, all burn damage. Increase trait advantage. When attacking, increase attack by 200% of this character's crit stat. Okay, so these are just, what about this ones? Every turn heal 1 teammate by 20% of your missing HP. Okay, that's not very good. Critical here. Reduce damage taken from basic attacks by... Yes, I mean, the majority of these aren't great. I guess the spreading one would be good. I could just go for extra stats. That could be a way to go. Like, if you think about this. Like, she's a 6-star character, right? If I was to just go for extra stats. So I could give her defense. And then can get the defense up to 40%. That could be quite good. So she's not going to die as quickly. That could be pretty nice. What do you guys think about... What are you guys going to do to any 6 stars that you get into that position, like me? I guess you're not going to do it on too many. You can only disassemble while cooking, and you need to blowtorch the skip. I just think they are about a year behind on town expansion. They definitely need to do something with the town. I think they just need to unlock all of it just so people can't see something like this. I mean, imagine we had all of it. People wouldn't think about it as much. It's sort of like, do you remember when there was the world map and over here it said like coming soon? There was like a gate going across or a fence going across saying coming soon. And it just wasn't. It wasn't coming soon. That's pretty much what this is saying. It's like there's a fence going across and it's like, yeah, we're potentially going to expand here one day. It's just like a massive bait. It's a massive bait. We need to expand to this area. They need to come up with something nice though. They need to come up with something fairly like cool for their town. They don't have to just expand it. I think we need maybe you know, a bit more of everything. We don't need any more workshops. We theoretically should have something that we can turn a workshop into so that it actually makes workshops useful. Yeah, there's a few things they can do. The only problem they can't, I guess if they were to raise the, sorry, wrong thing. If they were to raise the town hall, they would maybe have to raise people's HP and war, because your HP and war is determined by your town hall level. But they could theoretically just have it so it was like once you hit 20 you hit 1000 HP, and then after that that's it. I've never actually pressed that. The town hall is the main base of operations for all of Woodbury. Level controls how many buildings you can have and how high your HP is in faction wars. I knew that part. Buildings limit 34 apparently. I've got all my buildings at max, so it's just like, yeah. Great. Let's just stock up this materials. Especially trying to get food while upgrading in this class. I mean, food isn't too hard. Like, to get food easily, you just go into your gear. And then you go to a gear that you don't use that much, which can be something like this. You don't use this much, and you can just sell a few hundred, right? Pretty easily. And then you can do like the same with all these. Like, I've got 1,500 of these. I probably don't need more than 200. It's a shame I can't just like put in a number. I can sell like a good amount and feel pretty safe. I've got well, how many have I got here? I've still got 300 or so. 169. I'm feeling safe. And then the gear markers you can get for food. Food is quite easy to come by. You know, that's really easy to come by. So I've got 175k and it cost me 4k to get 2.7 million. Food's not hard to come by. The gear, however, there should be like a legendary gear in here. Like, I would buy every single time this reset if there was a legendary gear. Just because, even if it cost like 30k for one piece, I'd buy it every single time. Just because I need it. That's what I need. This stuff. I don't. How many of you guys have actually bought like gear from here? I mean, I have, but not regularly, you know. And I don't know. This isn't, and it costs a lot to reset. 200 coins to reset this. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. I'm gonna try prayer S-class weapon for sure. I mean, I'd be happy if they finish the town, give me a third armory, even if it sits unused most of the time. Yeah, true enough. True enough. It'd be nice to have like, I could have like a research armory, basically. You'd want more houses, or just to hold more survivors. Why do you want more survivors? Like, why do you want to hold more survivors? What difference does that make? I'd give Doc defense. Yeah, I'm thinking pretty much give her defense. Like, I'm going for crit or death because the extra damage, 150 gives AP apparently. I mean, it does, but I kind of want to nuke. You know, I kind of want to nuke. Stats is really powerful though. Stats is underrated. 30% stat is really, really underrated. 100%. A church that gives AP levels. They need to come up with something. I hope they're like thinking, you know. Most of this town is kind of player first. I'm going to be honest. Like, not much of it is, you know, pay to win. You know, scavenge camps. I don't think there's much money to be made here from Scopely's sides. There will be. I mean, that being said, and this shows you, I think I've coined You Got Lucky more than anything else in the game, and it wasn't built to make money. That shows you, like, people will spend on things if it's got reasonable value. You know. I don't know. Like coin to refresh, because it only costs like 50. How much is it? Like 50 coins to refresh or something? I know it's determined by how long's left, but yeah. I'm gonna start raiding, guys. Spend this last bit of energy. You say that, but I'm actually getting to the food shortage point. Sell the running shoes. Yeah, just sell everything. Sell everything that you don't need. This makes farming less tedious. I hate going to the town every 4 stages. It's annoying. We need better gear in there. Maybe a building where you buy with all your supply points. 48 coins. Yeah, there we go. 48. I thought it was that. So that's what I mean. That is really good value, right? That is like really good value. It's very rarely instantly in there on this region because I'm max missions on my camps, as you can see. Like, I don't know how you can easily see, but I've got no gold missions here, so there's no yellow missions. I maxed my scav camps, and that was a mistake. On my other region, I haven't. On my other region, I get You Got Lucky all the time. This region, not so much. Not so much. Not so much at all. Okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna do this. How much is James to level up? I guess 1 million. So 1,000,000.9 would do it. Okay. We'll move that over there as well. Just the old trick. I think I can tier 4 James now as well. James? Hello? There you are. Hey. Hey. Okay. Happy days. Okay, let's get to some raids. I think I've set my team. 1 second. I'm at less than 500 of shoes and sunglasses. Right, it seems like this event that they brought out was made for you. You should be loving it right now. It's your fault. I'm blaming you. What's up, Doverkin? Then it's 360 coins to insta skip. I haven't done that. I haven't done that so much. Like, I've never skipped You Got Lucky that much. I've done it by like 20 coins or something when I wanted to go to bed, so that it could reset while I was asleep. So for 400 coins, you can basically buy 100k XP. Yeah. Can you buy 5 bennies for that much? Because that's basically 5 bennies, right? People sleep on stats. To be honest, I'd like 40 crit over the splash damage special and Priya. Be easier to get as well. Be easier to get. Like, you actually would have a reasonably good percentage to get that. Whereas I think to get this special, it's gonna be like so rare, man. So rare. Like 1%. We gotta be saying 1%, right? We gotta be saying 1%. I always just kept on pressing search there. I don't even know what I was trying to find. I think I was just trying to find like an instant win. I love this weapon, by the way. I love it. Even though it's kind of broken in terms of like it doesn't do what it's written on the can. It's meant to do elusive for 3 turns, but it only does elusive for 2 turns at the moment. Which you can snipe an entire solo level up in 5 mins if you have, yeah. If you have completed gold missions past You Got Lucky, it doesn't appear very often, even when skipping missions. I think an XP mission should be available all the time now. I mean, I get bricks and mortar as well, but I get that maybe like once every 2 weeks. Not that great. What's up, Bust? That's why I want Amber. She's a beast. If you want Amber, just go for Arav. He's going to be better. That's why I've gone for him. There's only one thing that Amber's going to have that Arav won't, is the weapon. I think I remember this. This Pam is like really tanky, but she isn't. She's got 3k defense. She just took 550 damage from James. I don't know. 2 hits. I mean, I don't know, man. Seems a little off. Yeah, Amber's weapon's really good. For sure. Real goods. Damn you. Nice only reflects. Could kill her. That could have killed her. That 4k getting reflected. Could have been deadly. I nuked all my scav camps and started from scratch. Didn't change a thing. Yeah, it doesn't change anything, man. And it makes a massive difference because obviously you guys know I run 2 regions. It's really obvious when one of them has it and one of them doesn't. Real obvious. But I don't want this event either. I got the bronze and silver maps if I want to farm that gear. Yeah, exactly. True enough. True enough. We'll dodge the real tanky teams because we can. Man, I just don't know, man. Don't know. It's that whole like I'm not critting that much at the moment, guys. It's like not feeling it at the moment. And 900 crit. This doesn't seem. I mean, defense versus alert and everything. Like, it seems to take like barely any damage. It's kind of weird. That particular Pam as well. Come up against her a few times. So I don't even have. Yeah, you don't want it unlocked though, man. You don't want it unlocked. Honestly, you do not want it unlocked. For tomorrow, new collection potentially. We'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see. I'm looking forward to the kind of characters we can get our hands on. Hopefully they're useful. Hopefully they're offensive as well. I mean, they might give us a defensive option and an offensive option. I mean, on this region, I'd probably take an offensive option for sure, like hands down. But on my other region, I might take a defensive character. It really depends how good it is. Did you all see the leak of Frost and Marlon? We may be able to choose between the two, yeah. I mean, they were leaked ages ago. But we don't know what characters. I mean, the assumption is, that's the assumption that I made in my video, is those are the only ones we knew of. And the assumption behind it being Marlon and Rosie as well is the fact that I don't think they can sell him. They have to give him away. I'm fairly certain anyway. Because he's a Telltale character, I don't think they can sell Telltale characters anymore. But they're allowed to just give them away. They probably have the permission to just have them in the game. Is there a way to increase crit stat for 200% attack of your crit stat effect? Yeah, you just get more crits. You know, everything get more crit. Crit mods, crit on weapon, crit on leader potentially, you know? At this point I know I don't want Bricks more, yeah, for sure. Maybe Scopely could introduce You Got Lucky mission 100% available for Survivor Club members. I definitely join them for sure. They can't really do much with the scav camp from what I understand. It's either just a cop out and they're just saying this to try and get out of doing anything about it, but they've said it was the people who are responsible for making it aren't there anymore, so it's like the scav camp code is like they don't want to break it basically, and I can kind of understand that. The amount of people complaining about everything in the game, and scav camps work at the moment. They maybe don't work to the sort of how people want them to work, but they still work, right? I forgot about her. It's alright, I can do that next turn. Why don't I just kill him? Wow. I couldn't do it. Could not be done. I'm just one of the lucky few who started late enough that it was a known thing. And lucky enough to have a leader who told me don't do these missions. Yeah, pretty much. I can't remember why I didn't do them. I think I worked out that I was getting it more often, basically. Because there was a point where you could switch regions and do a mission to get 50 coins every hour, right? Every 2 hours or something. Which was it's called Where There's Smoke was the mission. They removed that, unfortunately, and you could get 50 coins potentially as one of the potential bonus rewards. And I got like 30,000 coins doing that. There were people who got like 400, 500,000 coins from doing that because it was up for 6 months. They didn't fix that very quickly. And then I realized that the missions for the what are they called? What are the missions called? Prestige missions were resetting really quickly, basically. Resetting really quickly if you didn't have a leveled up camp. They did change it to where you needed to have a level 10 camp. They did eventually change that, but not too much. Meister Peace, hello. Someone saved me from You Got Lucky also. I wish someone saved me. Yeah, I mean, it isn't. I mean, it is a big deal, but it isn't as big a deal as it used to be. It used to be worse. It definitely used to be worse. It's 4 absolute defense. Oh, really? He killed her? That is absolutely amazing. I'm quite surprised, to be honest. I think they're asking if they're a 4-slot effect that gives 200% of the crit you currently have. There is, I think, right? There is, just don't know how it works. Yeah, you need to have whatever you... let me read it. No, I mean, I'll go to it. I'm pretty sure it's... Is it strong? I can't fully remember. Put me in the right direction. No, this is 80% attack. Okay, it's not that one. Extension. Wait, is it just... Oh, okay, it's just a lesser version. What about that one's down here? Basic attacks ignore defense bonuses. Some of these ones down here could be decent. At the start of a turn, gain 2% attack for 1 turn for every debuff on the enemy's living team. Some of these down here could be pretty decent. It's tough. Okay. I'm gonna have to check out those lower ones another time. Is it destruction? No. When attacking, increase attack by 200% of this character's crit stat. So let's say you've got it won't be that great, guys. I'm gonna be honest. It's like if you've got 100 crit, you'll get 200 damage, I would assume. I don't think that's great. That's how I'm reading it anyway. Increase attack by 200% of this character's crit stat. Now you can see someone's crit stat in the tower, right? You go to the tower, get someone in your roster, someone who I built crit round, and you can see she's got 50 crit. Below the mod here, you can see the crit, and it's got 50. Every character has base of 40. Every character has base of 10, and I've given her 40 crit, 39.5, which has been rounded up. So everyone has 10 crit base. That's why you can crit when you don't have a crit mod or a crit weapon or anything. So if she got that, she'd get an extra 100 attack stat. I mean, it's not very good at all. Unless I'm reading it wrong. That's pretty much what it says to me. Obviously she can't get because she's not tough, but that's how I'm reading it. How are you guys reading that? Are you reading it the same way as me? It wouldn't be fast because they got... Yeah, sure enough. But I mean, yeah. But I mean, it could be fast because it could have been in a different slot. I mean, it's in the same slot, so it could have been in a different type. When 10 5-stars characters equal 1 Benny, when leveling up an S class 2 and past level 60, there's different imbalance for sure. I don't know about imbalance, but I think that maybe 5 stars should count as something XP wise. It's crit stat. It's crit stat though, isn't it? 600. Crit stat. I mean, what do you mean? What's the difference? Crit stat? That is the crit stat, right? I really like it would turn 50 crit into 150 crit. I think it's giving you base attack. I think it's just giving you base attack. I think all it does is it gives you base attack, right? When attacking, increase attack by 200% of this character's crit stat. So the crit stat, if it's 100, you get 200% of that, which would be 200 increased attack. But is it percentage increase? I don't think it is. I don't think it's a percentage increase. I don't think it's giving you 200% more attack. That'd be too much. So I think it's just a flat rate. Anyone who gets it basically has to test it out to see how it works. I mean, after I've done my raids, I could potentially do it on my region, whatever it's called, beta. I won't do it just yet. How are we doing on this? 15 minutes, and then I'll open my mods. We can get some more raids in. I reckon we can get another 12. Well, I can get these 4 in. And not many people have dropped their teams apparently, so it's just taking a little bit longer. I always drop my team. People going serious business. Get impaired. The 4 stat on the toon. Yeah, that's crit, right? So it was 50. The 600 you're seeing is the is it adrenaline or whatever it's called? Not stamina. Just curious, how does the majority feel about ghosting towers or war? I don't have any problem with it personally. I don't think towers are as powerful as they once were, so it's not as big a deal. But personally don't have any issues with it. And I've been in factions that actively do it and actively are against it, so I don't have any problem. I always drop my raid team too. I use the 5 Romanovs I never wanted from the event. I generally just put in like trainers and stuff. Okay, we're just gonna stop. I can beat all these teams. I just want to hit go, you know? I don't want to have to even slightly think. So all I'm trying to hit is milestones, not win the tournament, you know? How did he heal for 63? He got a lifesteal weapon. Lifesteal weapons. Oh no, you're not getting any more AP. Whatever shall you do? This weapon is so good, guys. If you've got a shield on attack, you need to get it. No, that's not good. Okay, that's not good either. Okay, did it 100% heal block the other people? It must have. It must have. Okay, this should work. I thought he revived someone that has 100% heal block there. You say that, then they drop a tough get 100% attack bonus tower, and it basically gives the win to whoever gets holds it. Have they? Is that what they've done? Is that what they've just done? I haven't checked. What's up, Erin? Thanks for tuning into the stream. How's it going, Lockdown? I thought about it, and I have confirmed you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. Thank you very much. When do I get my award in the post? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Justin here. I need 3 knives for Krista. Go get it. Go get it. 3 knives, wait. How do you only need 3 knives? Did you have Survivor's Club for a little bit? That's not where it is. Okay, good. It has been before, yeah. I remember when they actively were putting out defense towers in the worst period of Gen 2 balance. Like, imagine putting out a defense boosting tower when Generation 2 promos were the hardest defense to take down historically in the game. Like, I'm guessing people actually quit the game, actively quit the game because of those decisions. Whoever was like responsible for that, just, man, making those defense towers, it was mind-numbing. Like when this was like before Michelle came out and after Eric came out, everyone had these Eric defense teams, and I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to get people to buy promos, but like 5% of your game is actively going to spend, you know, 5%, and that's what a dev team needs to like really realize. It was just the worst time of the game. I think it was like 5 or 6 wars in a row. So it was like about a month and a half to 2.5 months of non-stop defense towers. I was just like, I was dying at that point. Oh, look who it is, it's Lee. It's Lee. Unfortunately, he came out a little bit too late to be like worthy. We didn't take much damage there. Like the stream, yes. Thank you if you have liked my stream. Thank you if you like my videos as well. I've been PM'd by people saying, I went back and liked all your videos this week. I'm just like, thanks. Like, thank you very much. That actually helps. Long term, YouTube look at that and they look at the like stats and stuff, the algorithm, and that's how my video circulates around YouTube. So like, you can support my channel for 100% free by just hitting like or dislike, guys. And I appreciate it if you do. Massively helps my channel. And other YouTubers in here, if you watch their videos, do exactly the same thing. Like and dislikes. I don't think YouTube makes it, like, cares whether you like or dislike. The only thing likes and dislikes are good for is to see, like me as a creator, to see what you like and dislike. But YouTube sees it as like a response. Active response. Comments help as well. So if you want to comment on videos, it really does help. First war after Priya, there was that exact tower. Really? I think, yeah, it must have been to promote her, I guess. Promote her against Pete's. You know, make her seem even stronger than she was. This event ended in its day. It's going to come back. If you're talking about the gold bars, don't worry too much. They've already confirmed that gold bars are coming back. Check on my channel. I think it's one of the last 10 videos I released was about the next gold bar event. Oh, good, I did something. So I love those wars because I had an OP defense and could still deal with Eric easy enough because I had Sandy and Waylands. Yeah, you had Waylands. And that's what I mean, you had a promo. Not many, like, unless you got lucky with promos, you were going to struggle. I'm running like a 24/7 free-to-play experiment over here. Contrary to popular belief on some comments that I get, telling me I'm a whale and stuff like this, it's like, bro, it's like, I hate to break it to you, but that's a no. Okay, let's see where we're at. 5 minutes. Man, oh man. Have they reduced the amount of torches we get now? 65. Wasn't there a 50 that we got? We don't seem to get many torches these days. I also haven't been hitting the top tier milestone in a lot of tournaments. I've been a bit chill recently. Like level ups, I hit like, I think I hit 100k on the last level up. I just didn't bother. I'm not in the mood at this time of year. I still can't believe how many promos I pulled in a 2-month period last year. Sandy, Wayland, Jesus, Gabe, Ollie. Yep. But it's even sadder to think that how long you use them for, right? You didn't replace these characters because there was just no one to replace them with. Unless you got lucky again. Yeah. Yeah, torches being reduced a few weeks back. Yep. 75 torches. I think it was a fair bit more. I think it should give at least 85 per tournament. That way you can do the roadmap every 2 tournaments. That seems fair. Oh no, he commanded me. Commanded me. Come on, me. So he's gonna meet 2 people. I mean, I use Sandy till Krista and Way till Hank. Yep, pretty much. And I can't see myself replacing these S-class offensive characters. That's why it's good to go for offensive characters first. Really, really good. Because think about it this way. If you went for a defensive character first, they're going to bring out the counters to that defensive character. Then you're going to go for those counters and be struggling in the meantime. When you've got those counters, they're going to bring out new defensive characters. It's better to go for the counter first, then go for this new defensive characters. That way, you're ahead of the game, and at least your attacking characters are going to be strong in the first place. And you're going to have like a fully set up team. I think I need like one more S-class character on each region to make a 3-character attack team, and then I can just use some filler 6 stars for the moment. My Priya Hengyan on my other region is going to start looking tasty. On this region, I'm not sure where I'm going on this region. Arav, Priya. We'll have to wait and see. This character that comes out potentially in the next 48 hours literally could just make such a big difference. It's crazy. Still use Gabe, Holly, and Jesus in teams, yeah. Yep. I mean, Michelle is well and truly on the bench for me now. And that's only because I have to use Priya pretty much. Otherwise, I'll be fine. What's up, Piece of Cake? Piece of Cake, I think I highlighted you on my Discord in the gaming section. I did paste my old FIFA team in there. It was either from the last FIFA or the FIFA before that. The only difference is I had Mertens up front and Dybala in attacking midfield. I think in that I had Andre Silva up front, or whatever his name is, the Milan striker. He might not even play for them anymore. I needed a new deaf man. Eric just wasn't doing the job. I had to focus on Pete and 66 being the level we are. Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. I'm actually still getting defends crazily enough against S-class teams. I don't know how. And that's without the upgraded weapon. I think my team, because it's a Lydia team, people struggle with Lydia teams compared to like Eric teams because it's slightly out of what they're used to. And they haven't got full trait advantage. And I've got Tobin as well, who is surprisingly dangerous on a defense team because of that honor roll. It's in the gaming section, Pizza Cake. I think I highlighted you the last stream you were on. I just highlighted you like a day or two afterwards. I can't remember when it was. I think I should be good after these raids to buy those mods. Especially because you know how I wore, I couldn't afford to have for us to have myself in that many wars and dropping in the first 5 minutes 100% of the time. Yeah, I get you. I mean, I 100% agree with Eric defense teams. But that being said, on my other region, Moon, I have an Eric defense team, full blue team, and just Priya in there, and I get defense all the time. All the time. It is dirty, I'm not gonna lie. I did test my attack out against GBs as well. Andre Silva. Yeah, he was just filler. I put Mertens up front and Dybala's now in attacking midfield. I haven't played that game for ages, by the way, piece of kid. But that was like my team at the end. I love Italian football. At least I used to when I was younger. So I concentrated on the Italian league. The right back on the Italian league is just terrible. Like, there was no good right backs. What is this news? What's this sound? I'm getting these sounds pop up. I think it's because I downloaded this other game. I'm not sure what this sound is. Oh, I see what the sound is. Let me see. Okay. I see. All good. Full blues, get mega defense. Yeah, I tested my in my Heng Yen video. I did test my team out against yours, GB. I think I put it in there, but I attacked your team like 3 or 4 times. So you probably noticed, and I think I could consistently beat it, but my weapons are just not there, and my characters aren't top tier. Like Heng Yen's only tier 1 in that video. But Priya, man, she was just like, I think I did a Michelle. I think I did a Michelle, Krista, Heng Yen. I want to say I did Piper, and not sure who the last character was. Can't really recall. It might have been Shiva, or can't really recall. But Priya on that defense team was just like one-shot my Krista, and I was just like, what just happened? I don't see a Dybala. Yeah, that's the last screenshot I could find. But the last upgrade I did on that team was Dybala attacking midfield and put Mertens up front. Like, I straight up just bought them off the transfer market. It wasn't worth opening packs for them. I opened that goalkeeper in packs, and I opened the team of the week central midfielder. I can't remember his name. Those are the only ones that I really got from packs, I think. The striker I bought, can't remember his name either. Icardi, I bought him. I used to always buy him on Football Manager as well. I haven't played Football Manager in ages. It's because not many peeps have Heng or Arav just yet, and she's hard to counter without a fast S-class. Yeah, for sure. Indeed. But she pops off alert characters. Like, not even a joke, like, just pops them. Even S-class characters. It's crazy. It's because of that crit, man. It's because of the crit. It's nuts. Packs are a scam. Yep. Yeah. I spent like, I think I got 1 free pack and I got pretty decent stuff in it. You know, when you get a PlayStation or get the game, I can't remember what it was. And I think I spent like maybe £100 or more, and I didn't get anything really. And I did it in like when there was better chances and the better packs and stuff. Yeah, looks like I'm getting coins, I guess. Okay, we're gonna go for the buys. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Okay. I think I'll just buy this. Cha-ching. See, I'm kind of reprioritized. That's all I'm buying now. And then the rest is going on gear when I need it. I can't afford this stuff yet. Unless I actively need it. What's this? This item is used for crafting a melee weapon disassembled. I mean, I guess these are cheap, so I'll just pick these up. I don't know exactly what they're for though. I think you can get them from drops, but that's quite cheap. I need these. Seem to go through tapes massive amount. Needing these now as well. You only get 2 of these as well. You need 5 of these to do 1 tier 4 slot 3. So please up this from 2 being able to be bought to like 10. That would be nice. Okay, the rest I'm gonna save. Let's open these mods. Does anyone want to bet some facial hair on this? Oh god. Okay. Gonna open the side stuff just because. Explosives, cage, mod scraps. Yeah, I've got quite a few of these. And a few of them. Paint the wrist. Okay, the daily reward that I just got. 5-star tokens. Okay, so not a spectacular amount of crates, but hey. Yeah, crit damage is horrible. Somehow I don't have an attack versus alert on crit set in gold. What? How? What? Not one or one spare. Surely, what? That's crazy. Disarm, resist, defense. Yes, GB. Yes, give me that. Defense on attack set. Not sure about this on Cygnus. I mean, I don't mind it, but I need some of them specials. I need the daze resists. I need daze resist, disarm resist. What else is special that I mean, those are pretty much the specials that I kind of really want, you know. Must have scraped them all. I've never destroyed a gold mod. Never. I'm going defense versus tough. My Tasha will stay. Oh, by the way, Moon, just a tip, yeah? This is it. Do not ever destroy a gold mod that you haven't upgraded already. Only destroy gold mods if you upgrade them. You get back what you put into it, or at least you get back a portion, and that way you can see when the first 10 upgrades, which doesn't cost that much, if it's a good mod. If it's just a bad mod in the first 10 upgrades, you know that you can just ditch it. But potentially you could have ditched a perfect mod, and even if it's not a very good mod, still it's a perfect mod, right? Because both the 2 first upgrades 100%, you might as well keep it. Okay, I'm going to go with the mystery mod first. Boo. Okay, we'll go with the 50-50s now. MJ Productions. I'm going defense versus tough. My Tash will stay. Okay, defense versus tough. You're going with. Oh, are you doing it across both regions? Because I have got mods in my other region as well. So you know, give yourself a safety net. Okay, attack on crit set isn't too bad. I think I've got tons of them though. Defense versus fast. Next up. Not a very good mods, even silver. Okay, we've got a guaranteed attack set mod, so I'm going to open that one. That's nice. That's nice. Crit damage on attack. That's actually pretty decent. Next out. Meh. Yeah. Yeah. Not very great. That's quite good. That's quite good. Graze on HP set's pretty decent. Last mods. That's okay. You know, not anything too spectacular. But hey. Hey, you're gonna get another chance on my other region. DJ and MJ, sorry. DJ Productions. It's like, I'm a DJ that does productions. Does anyone have quality armory table image for 5-star upgrades for PC? Lots of small mobile images going around. You can see it in your armory. You can just go to armory, hit research, hit the flaming sword, and then just check out amplification, destruction, resistance. Just click the little eye. I also did a video on all of them, just going through them all. You can check that out on your PC and just pause it at the ones you want to check out. So yeah, what I was saying, Moon, is this. I mean, yeah. We're gonna have the other region. You can save yourself there. So yeah, let's say I just got a new mod, right? I got attack. I've got quite a lot of these attack on crit, right? So I just got this. I don't think it was this one particular, but just like it might have been this one. So I just got this, and I upgraded it to 5, and I got 30, which is the worst it can be. I upgraded it to 10. I got 85. Like, it's okay, but I don't want to keep it, right? That's when you sell it. Yeah. And then, as it says, you are at max capacity. If you proceed to selling mods, you will not receive the mod scraps, but normally it would give me 3,500 mod scraps back. I'm not going to sell it. I think let's upgrade another to 10. And this one's not good either. Let's do a new one. 10, 150. See, look, there we go. Sorry, 130. So I got a max there. And if you would have sold that outright, then you wouldn't have got that. That's actually a pretty decent mod. Do I get exactly the same back? Yeah, so it isn't about how much it costs you, it's just you get a... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, it isn't about how much you invested, it's just about what level it is. So there'll be some sort of multiplier. We'll probably work it out. So it's basically 100. Is that 100? Or 1,000? No, it's 100. My brain's gone. You get 100 scrap per level. 300 scrap per level. There we go. I got there in the end. My brain right now. You get 300 scrap per level. So it's worth just upgrading it to 10 to see if you get a decent one first before just scrapping it. Because that doesn't cost that much. Like I've got, let's say, 233k 500s to get one to level 10. Like it could fail a couple of times. Don't get me wrong. Like that one failed 3 times, so it would have cost a little bit more. That cost 4k, and of that 4k, I'm getting 3.5k back. But we get to see how good it was, and it was. I mean, it was okay. It was okay. 325 is okay. It's worth doing, at least. The only one that's not worth doing is the 15. You should know by 10 if it's going to be decent. You should know by 15 if it's going to be great or just okay, you know? Or just decent, you know? 10 sort of guarantees decency. And this one should be decent. Even if it hit 30 on the last roll, it should be like... Should be pretty decent. It'd be around that, to be honest. Yeah. It'd be almost identical to that. So it'd be nearly 500, which is okay. You know, it's not great, but yeah. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Okay, we're going to skip Peru. Over to the other region. Also, Whole Foods store princess with 2-handed LMG. And it said TBD. Yeah, she seemed to be released a bit too early. She's going to be an S-class character by the looks of things as well. She's probably going to be a promo. They'll do Christmas promos. Most likely. I think I've completed everything I wanted to complete here. Looks like it. Okay, I'm just going to get some survivors. I'll show you the 5-star weapon I got here as well. So I'm thinking of putting that really like aggressive tier 4 in there. And I just want to make it like a tier 4 just destruction weapon, just for fun, if nothing else. I just want it to be fun. And then I could potentially put in Priya's hands on the odd team here and there. Teams where I'm like, I don't really need days, I just want to destroy a team, you know? They need to do Christmas freebies. Yeah, I mean, historically, Road to Survival, like, as a game, have not been very good at giving away stuff at Christmas. It's generally been really, really grindy and not very much, like, to talk of. Like, they should just do, like, a 14, you know, 2-week Christmas login. Christmas and New Year, log in every day, get a nice rewards. Like, and it just like tiers up maybe. For the first day, they could do it mission. They could do a mission, right? Like 14 days. And then this one could be like log in for 14 days and it could be over 15 or 16 day periods and then receive something. Like, it could be actually pretty good, you know? Like maybe just an old 6-star or maybe a new 6-star. I know a lot of people are like 6 stars are useless. Yeah. But it could be just something nice. I don't know what. Or maybe just like 1 platinum mod. Legitimately, 1 plat mod will be good. They don't think. I don't know. Because just expecting people to do a lot at Christmas is a Mickey take. Fortunately, my Christmas is pretty short this year, like 3 days. I'm going to my family's for like 2 or 3 days. Last week, I was at my family's for like a week. And last year, sorry. Last year, I was at my family's for like a week. The years before, it was okay because my family came to mine. My mum's health is not the greatest at the moment, so I have to go there. Are you going to do a 100 pull for Dayu? No. I'm going to save my 100 pull for a character that I actually like. Is going to make a massive difference in my roster. And Dayu's great, but she's not going to be that character. Oh, you can stay. Okay, MJ. No worries. I'm just going to get through all my energy, and then I'll open my mods again. Won't take us long this time, because we're not going to be waiting on stuff, I don't think. I think Locke has... Yeah, I went for Heng Yen on one region, and I've gone for Arav on the other, but I've gone for Priya on both. Priya is just really, really important. I'm like 6k to Pete without claiming any of his items, unless that was the only thing to claim. But in terms of Pete, Pete's actually a strange character. You want to mod him to either rush more or active more. You can't really protect everything with Pete because he's only got 2 resists. So if you want him to do his active, Days resist, you know. If you want him to do his rush, I would say like get him one of the main resists like Taunt, maybe stun resist as well. Disarm resist wouldn't be too bad if you get stun gun on him. I would definitely say that Reflect is good on him though. Counters Priya quite nicely. He'll still get wrecked, but social mouth is not working. So will she. So she will. So she will. So will she. We'll get there in the end. Give us armory tokens as long. That's what I mean. They could have like one of the days, like day 10, 20,000 armory tokens. You know, it could tear up quite heavily. Day 14, you know, could be something pretty good. It could be like a new 4-star weapon. An actual weapon would be sick. Just a nice alert weapon to go in Kapoor's hands, like Kapoor's handgun. You know, something special that's actually decent. Not just like a random stat weapon that's got 30% HP and nothing else. Like, this isn't going to hurt their bottom line. That's the thing. Like, a lot of these things wouldn't hurt their bottom line. It would just increase players' happiness. That's literally all it would do. No one's going to be like, damn, they gave me a decent weapon. I'm not going to buy anything again. It's like the opposite, actually. It's like, damn, they gave me something nice. I'm enjoying my gameplay. I'm actually enjoying myself. It seems worthwhile logging in and playing. I may go for Dayu after Priya. I mean, I think I will pick her up, but I'm not going to do a 100 pull for her. I need to get a head start on a different character, not a head start on Dayu. I think Dayu just as a 6-star would be legit. That's why I did do a 10 pull. Did I put the 10 pull on my channel? I did. Yeah, I did. Justin here, no worries. Thanks for tuning in. Stanley Thompson, thank you for tuning in. One leaves, one arrives. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight, though, guys. I know I'd get some quiet folks that log in while I'm streaming and don't chat, but thank you guys for being there as well. Oh, I think I've got Romanov here just because I never use him, and he's got a flamethrower, so I would put Heng Yen here, but I think he's in a You Got Lucky. This could get dangerous, so I just start putting in action helpers. Oh, the damage output's gonna be insane right now. 250% attack increases. Like, what's Priya's attack? 15k. What's Krista's? 14.8, 16.4, and the other Priya. My Priya is crit based. Like, these are some hefty characters in this on this roadmap. 16k attack. Is 100 pull for promo absolutely guaranteed to get that character? It's guaranteed to get them as a 5-star ascendable, yes, which is 2,000 of their collectibles. That's why I'm saving. But going forward, I'm probably only going to do temples. Or I might lose this. Oh no, it's S-class characters. Right. Well, unless they start killing each other. Okay, she can kill all three. Oh no, who would 75 coin that? I should have put in a helper. Who should we put in? I'll put in him. 600 bleeds. And that bleeds nice. Look at that. Just one helper comes in. Easy peasy. Was that yours? I'll put Arab in there. Let's see. Not gonna get his rush very quickly. Got base weapons still, yeah. Without a leader bonus. He's only got 5k attack. He's only got 5k attack. Mad. Compared to the like 15k that Priya had. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that guy. Okay, we've done all that. What's up, Pop Daddy? What's up, Mike? Sorry, man. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Is that 5 pulls now? Yeah, that's 5. I'll just do 6. Oops, I'll just do 6. Give me the 6th. Give me the 6th. Congrats on getting Heng Yen. Thank you. Thank you. I need to use him a little bit more. I mean, right now he's here. Right now he's here. See this scav mission up here? He's in a You Got Lucky right now. But he needs to upgrade his weapon. I don't think he's going to be ready for this weekend's war. Like, I'm still going to use him, but he's not going to be like high standard, you know. But yeah. Okay, let me check your comments. I'm going to just get through this roadmap. Then we're going to open weapons, and then we've got some mods as well. When do these roadmaps end? The forums say the Horus event is over today at 5 PM. I mean, it could be. I've got no idea. They should take 15th anniversary Rick to S-class. They haven't made any like old characters S-class yet. They might do, they might not. We don't know. They need to do something. Can't have like Legacy 6 stars for sure. I mean, I've already talked about the obvious thing they could do with Legacy characters to make them viable. Just make them S-class and have it so they've got a collectible and promo them when you do it. So all round they can make money from them as well, again. Okay, let's super speed it. Okay, the weapons I'm going for, guys, are both stun on defense and focus. Exactly the same as last time. I think on this region I will probably research the impair ones though as well, because I have a lot of blue defenders at the moment. And also if I do want to use Priya on defense, that wouldn't be too bad a weapon to have in her hands. Daze isn't too amazing on defense. But it also, I think she's a focus as well. I think, well, she definitely is because all my others are impair on defense, but if she's got that in her hands, that'll be pretty spicy indeed. S-Class Shiva. I legit have 2 S-Class Shivas. I mean, you probably wouldn't, because you'd still have to get the collectible. You just have the 2 6 stars ready. I mean, would you actively go for 2? I mean, if she was good, I guess you could. You just have enough 6 stars to do it. If they did it the same way as they do current 6 stars, this S-Class I'm talking about. Okay guys, we'll get it started now. Left or rights on the weapons. I've got 2. I've got the 2. We'll do this one more time because we can. It takes 2 seconds. So left or rights on weapons, guys. I think they're both defensive. They might be different looking weapons. I think I remember on Tuesday we did some SMGs. I think we did Andreas and Wanderers. I think, or Devs. I think we did Devs. And they had 30% defense stat, but they look different than like the Desert Eagle, basically. Different than the same old weapon. So left or right? Do tell me which one you want me to open first. Left, left, right, right, right. 3 more lefts or 2 more rights, guys. Okay, left. We've got 2 lefts or 2 rights. Type in chat, left or right. Nice and easy. Got a sendable Raulito to tier 4. Nice. Nice, nice. I have got Raulito to tier 4 as well. I hope he gets the collection so I can get some collection items. That'll be nice. All I need for my Rick is some food and some hockey masks to max him. Hey. Happy days. You'd assume the legacy collectibles would be easier to obtain. I mean, you're assuming a lot here from something that doesn't exist yet. Okay, so another right. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think rights have it. I think the rights have it. So we're going to go right this time. I'm pretty sure these defensive weapons for alert, going for stun and focus, exactly what we got last week, but this time it's on a defensive weapon to potentially put on a defensive character on a defense team. This week we've only got 1 crit so far. This was Dev's SMG, and I think Dev's SMG looks really nice. Looks pretty cool, but it's not to be on that one. Are we going to get on Andrea's SMG? Give us a crit at least. Oh. Boy. Boy. The birthday luck is over. The birthday luck is over. 80% crit. I say that with like a proper just, you know, smiley face, because it's not 80% crit, but 3 out of 4 non-crits. 3 out of 4 non-crits. Let's see if these... Was that it? I mean, unless it's just the same weapon. Oh, there it is. Hopefully it's just materials. Okay, good. That's good. Imagine it was like, yeah. Oh, this one could look really cool. It's got 30% attack. Yeah, there it is. Not today. Not today. Okay. Maybe we've got the territories already. We do. My territories are all messed up looking. Let me just buy the stuff. I'll wait 20 minutes for that. 2 days for that. I don't think I can afford it then. Let's see. How many of those have I got? I might not have any. How many takes have I got? I might be down to like 1 or 2. 2. Okay. Weapons. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Nino. Nice. Man, who would have thought it was this hard to see a bazooka? Prayer's weapon, come on. Where are you? I'm pretty sure it's platinum. Okay. Yep, it was platinum. I just missed it every time. Okay, I'm gonna go for huge bonus first, so I can actually use her in war. 80%, by the way. Okay, and then we're gonna go for Heng Yan's item as well. His doesn't have attack, his has crit. I'm gonna just do exactly the same. I'm gonna go for AP first. I would not recommend going for AP first, otherwise it's just so I can use them in war this upcoming weekend. Here we go. So if it crits, I'll keep. If it doesn't crit, I'm just gonna use it in war and then reset. And that's it. Nice and easy. Okay. Let's do some raids until my stuff resets. I'm going to be raiding... I'll raid with my Carl team, but without Heng Yan. Because I cannot raid with Heng Yan. Because he's there, as you can see. I must have destroyed my Carl team. Time to remake. I'm assuming that sometime they'll need to strip. I mean, they needed to do that ages ago, man. Just saying, like, I agree. I'm 100% agreeing with you, by the way. But yeah. Yeah, they need to streamline it, but yeah. Just hands in the air, just like, yep, definitely. Definitely. But it is, I mean, what else to say, man? Like, is it going to happen? Do we know? Hello? Hello? Okay, who else should we use? I kind of just might use Shiva. She should be able to get her rush, right? 30-30. Yeah, she'll get her rush. No, she won't. Will she? Yeah. Unless she's only got a very large weapon as well. Okay. I'll just use Krista anyway. The reason I'm using this team instead of my other team is because I will not get a rush on Priya, and I think Priya's got the more important rush than Krista, in my opinion. Yeah, I've had them both, but okay. Alpha Jogos. Hello. Hello. Thank you very much for tuning in. Brazil. Yes. No speak Brazil. No speak Portuguese. Sorry. I am so close to S-Class Prayer 1k cones. They need to release tunes we can trade in with our cakes for collectibles. Always the same lately. Yeah, it's weird because they've used the same character like multiple times. Like Zachary, for instance, they used multiple times. Surely it'd be better to like look at your analytics to see which characters people have at tier 3. You want to promote spending. I don't know. Don't forget to use the new Armory search feature. Yeah, it's just getting used to it, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Drop teams on this region, nice. Wish we had it in the characters tab, same. You've got an S13 team, Alpha Jogos, nice. Try and speak English if you can in the chat. I have no idea what you're saying otherwise, pretty much. I can just about make out English. What's up, Mr. C? Can we keep the chat in English as well, please? Yeah. Yes, please. Yes, please. Let's see if we can take out this team. Mistakes were made. I had instantly have lack control. The AP was going back and forth there, though. That's pretty funny. What does this rush do? Just damage. Okay, I'm not beating this team. Did she just get a natural rush? No, she didn't. No, she did not. Okay, he's gonna active. Wait. What was the damage? He's got a lot of defense, but not that much, you know. That's kind of weird. Has he got defense versus or no? Not sure what's going on there. We just done her. She's probably gonna die here. Yeah. Then we'll revive somebody. I don't like this team. Legit would be better to use my other team, I think. Just because at least I could control the extra characters. I think I'll switch back to it. A much nicer feel to it. If I had Heng Yen, it'd be fine because I'd be doing a lot more. I have a control there. Peter super tanky has 9.6k HP and 6k defense. Like, I swear to God, he's invincible. Yeah, that one was really tanky. Not gonna lie. The revive is nice though. Having the revive is nice. But without Heng Yen, I lack too much control. Really, really, really noticeable. Probably have more offense there as well because I've got I had what's her name? How many teams have we got? I had Michelle instead of like whoever. But this team is nice. Who knows, a random S-Class could come in out of nowhere. No Priya this war. You wouldn't have a weapon really that well and leveled up and stuff. Who knows, a random S-Class could come out of nowhere. I mean, there is going to be an S-Class coming out potentially this weekend, like maybe even tomorrow. The character for gold bars has been confirmed. They had plus 100 defense. Ah, okay. When is war starting? Tomorrow? Tomorrow, I think. Someone had to confirm that. Without Heng-Yen, why don't you just have Priya as leader and get the extra attack, a huge bonus to AP? The reason I was going for that was because I wanted to use an 8% weapon because Priya doesn't have huge on attack, so she's not getting a natural third turn rush. But I actually just forgot, like, she gets focused, so she'll get that AP. So it doesn't make any difference. Like, if I just attack any team, I'm pretty sure she gets focused because I think it's because she's a window and she has the most attack. So she's, there we go. I mean, she did get AP down. She did get impaired, unfortunately. But this team, I like it a lot. I think I just did him pretty badly. I switched Priya's weapon to a double attack, yeah, no doubt. I'd happily do that with the 5-star weapon switch, but I 100% will not do that with Daze, like on her base weapon. Like, Daze is so important. But I will probably make us, you know, I've already made a 5-star weapon, but I'll probably make the one that you're talking about. I saw a team with 4 S-classes in territory once and one dock. Hey, I have seen 4 S-class teams. Here's Mads. About 23 hours from now, war starts. Yeah. Yeah. I will most likely stream a little bit of war on Saturday. A little bit of it. Most likely in my other region, just because this, I'm not sure how fun watching it will be in this region. If I get those weapons, actually, I might switch to this region. Maybe on Sunday I might do this region, and on Saturday on that region. We'll see. I just want to test out my Heng-Yen team, like, when it's slightly better, you know? Oof. That's what you get. Daze stops people from being able to use their active. Really good against revive actives, really good against heal actives. Basically, like Pete teams. If imagine this was Pete, you just attack him, and it would stop his. It says enemy dazed, and it would stop his active. But because I've got Priya built for crit damage, she just wrecks 6 stars heavy. What kind of war is it? Cross region? Pretty sure it's cross region. It's good to have another chance to upgrade our Crestas and James. Yeah, we're gonna get another chance. You missed out. So what damage would S-Class Mon and Rosie? I mean, the Leak had double attack weapon, but I have said this in the past, that can change. Like, Michelle here was meant to have absolute defense weapon. Yeah? But she got bleeding. I think Michelle's really good though, but yeah. What was that damage, man? I mean, okay, he has really got high damage. His initial testing doesn't count. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was scared at how little he was hitting for until I got to tier 3. No, 100%. Heng Yan is insane. In terms of how much damage he was doing, I mean, I kind of expect it to be lower than what he's going to do. Obviously, he's tier 1. With no weapon upgrades. He only had mods. I think he had 5k damage. He's gonna legit have 10k damage. He's gonna have double the base attack stat, so it's just gonna be insane. And if he was good already, which he was good without upgrades. At maxed tier, he's gonna be insane. I kill Pete teams by turn 2. Turn 3 the days is irrelevant. You can't be going up against very good Pete teams then. I think I can still, I mean, I think I can anyway. Yeah, nope. I think she's shooting active. Be good. I got him up to level 115-ish and last 50 is just so slow. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, those Yuga Luckies start not giving too much. But can you imagine the amount of 2 stars it would be if you wanted to try and use 2 stars? I'm never going to do that, I don't think. Rip Pam farming. Yeah, I don't get it. She was meant to work that way. I don't get it. Scopely, can we please have a pay black reflect resist mod? It's about time though. I don't know about our mods because I mean I don't want it to take up a slot. That'd be terrible. We definitely need something to counter it. Not just because. I mean, stun should have just countered it. 100% stun should have just countered it. Lot do you have? Yeah, I think I got him in both my regions. I already had him. He was in the store, right? The season store. I got him from that. What's his rush actually do? I think he gives bonus defense, doesn't he? Okay, he'll bleed out. Got a reflect mods. Sneaky devil. That 17 damage though. I kind of feel like streaming the war for a bit since it is the qualifiers. Is it qualifiers? We're in 1B though, so we're not qualifying for anything. Oh, you're sorry. I saw your name saying Moon for some reason. I saw your Moon. I mean, I think my region is in 1A, but we're not getting into war, like War of Champions. I don't even know why my region's 1A. Doesn't make any sense. There are much bigger regions. I don't get it. How would you rank the AS classes in your opinion? How would I rank them? It's only 10, right? They're all good except Sheila pretty much. Sheila's definitely the worst. Like 100% the worst. God, Douglas was so good. I didn't use him on attack until this team though, mainly because you couldn't really sacrifice offense too heavily. You still needed him. No, you still needed offense. But otherwise, it was pretty good. Why does it always go for the shield? It always goes for the guy who's shielded over the guy who's not. Like every time. I'd bet like everything on it. Basically, every time. Any word on how Slayer will be obtained? Slayer? Slater. He's a promo. He's the next promo. Why couldn't they have just kept the trend of good legacies going last year? I don't know. I mean, let's think. The legacies that came out were only like 4 or 5 more legacies after the first 4. And how much of a difference would it have made if they were actually good? Not much. Not much. The one that really stings still for me is Romanov. Because 100%, you know, when they brought out Romanov, they already had S-class characters. They already had them like... They already had everything decided with S-class characters. Maybe not everything, but the power difference, sure. They were just going to eliminate 6-star era. And at that point, they still couldn't give out a good legacy. Like, they couldn't go, yeah, let's give him a good attacking legacy. The fact that he was worse than Governor. I'll never forget it, man. The fact that he was worse than Governor from oh my god. Probably like a year before. Like, over a year before. It's crazy. It blows my mind. Like, hopefully someone's just like sitting there at Scopely just like, man, we messed up with that one. Like, I mean, like, that was just such a mess up. Like, we had the opportunity to just give him a good character for like 2 months and we couldn't do it, man. I had a design for that character. If you go back to my leak video of the design of that character, I actually did a design of how he could have been. My design was so fun, like so fun, but it wasn't too overpowered. He got really good about turn 4, but people who bought promos wanted like amazing characters turn 2, whereas he got good turn 4. So I was like, this is balanced. It's not too OP. You know, there was a lot in my mind like why this character was good, why it wasn't too overpowered, and what we got, man. I still like, wow. I love Doug, still awesome against certain teams and in arenas. He's also great in SR. Yeah, Douglas is great. He's a 5-star or a 6-star. His 5-star was pretty good. He had a crit buff, right? And a lot of people were like, oh, I'm going to miss the crit buff, but as a 6-star, it was really good. Gen 2 could have been drawn out so much longer if they just gave us 2 good ones a month like they were doing. they could have just not leapt so many steps as well. The promo Generation 2 6 stars were like, they jumped so heavy. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with Dr. Stevens. Like, Exhaust has not countered Dr. Stevens at all. And to be fair, Days has to a certain extent, but it's just slowed it down. That's all. It's still ridiculous, and it's only slowed it down on defense teams, where Dr. Stevens is always going to be powerful is on attack teams, because that's where 6 stars are going to be more powerful long term anyway. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Aram is the best, then Prayer worst is a tie between Sheila and... Oh, I thought you were saying Prayer worst. I was like, what? Arav and Prayer best, and the worst is Sheila or Kapoop. I mean, the thing about Kapoor is you don't have to spend any of your accessories on him, or whatever you want to call it. So, out of the ones where you have to use collectibles, sorry, not accessories. What am I talking about? I think the majority of them are actually good, mainly because they were promos. So that's the great thing about the collectible items, is these were all promos, right? So as much as we're getting them slowly, we're getting access to characters that they have to be powerful for them to sell. So yeah, that's really good. You can't really make up a team of these yet until we get to like 30 or 40 S-class characters. You can't really make up a good team. You know, you're sort of mix matching and 6 stars in there and stuff. He's a huge tank. He is just a meat shield, I agree, but it doesn't last very long. He's awesome with the Michelle lead and Lydia. I don't think Michelle lead shouldn't make too much of a difference. He's not going to gain too much from a bonus attack. Just his basic attacks will increase a little bit, right? He's not terrible, but he does not have the damage. Like, versus other S-class characters, he's bad. Versus 6 stars, yeah, he's hard, for sure. He can make it so they gain no AP, which is pretty hard. What did they mess up? When they released Romanov, they must have known that they had S-class characters coming out. Like, must have already been known. And they couldn't do it. They couldn't give us something basic. Sad times. I just like go back and watch my video about Romanov in terms of his initial release. And guys, like, the idea I came out with, it was like next level. It was next level. His rush was turn 3, so not 66 AP, but then he gained 50% AP every time he did his rush, so he'd be rushing every other turn after that. And realistically, if you want promos, and it was single target, so he wasn't like really OP. He wasn't like line damage or anything, I think. I don't know. Oh, I should have checked my calculations. Okay, I think that's all I'm buying. I think that's it. I think I bought some of the 50/50 crates during the week. So we're going to open those crates. Going to open these ones next. I'm going to just catch up on comments before I do this. Is it bad that I got a Legacy Herschel from Elite Character Pool? No. Herschel's pretty cool. Mainly for like SR and stuff now though. He's a control in tune, Mr. C. Yeah, I don't think Kapoor has any control. Does he have AP down on his rush? I don't think he does. He just has maim, and it's really bad levels of maim as well. He has defense, which is more like he's just a shield, like a tanky. I don't know what you want to call it, support character, pretty much tanky support. He's okay. He fills the gap, but he's going to be the first character you replace on a defense team if you have him there. Okay, we'll open these. Got some of the basic crates this week, I think. Any guesses on the mods, guys? Any guesses on these mods? Yeah, really bad, really big tokens. I'm not sure what that's about. Paul has heal as a medic. Yeah. He has a heal on his active. His active is a little annoying, but you can just instantly destroy that by Priya. Just one basic attack. It's just too easy to counter. What's up, Miros? Thank you very much for tuning in. Sorry, I missed it if you said it. What to put on the blue attack weapon from the event and my internet crashed. The blue attack weapon, it depends who you're going to have it in the hands of. If you're going to have it in the hands of a defensive character, that you want defensive stuff on it. I'd say keep that third slot though, because you can get rushes off earlier. Basically, that's what's so great about it. But like AP on attack, you want to try and get like in a position of being able to do a first turn offensive team rush on a 66 AP character. I think you need 3 AP weapons and a 20%. So behind someone like Carl, you can get Wang Fa to rush turn 1 command or turn 2 natural. It will be so good. So good. It will be like by turn 5 or 6, your hemorrhage will be up to something in the region of 1,000. And this is on top of you already doing loads of damage with like your prayer and stuff like that. HP control on his active and 80% defense on his rush. Yeah, I mean, he's got a heal. Generally, control is about stopping the other team from doing anything. Like crowd control, CC. I wish we were able to get James and Krista. You can. I mean, you can get them right now if you haven't already got them. I think Kapoor isn't too bad for free if you have stun, and it could have been a little bit better. I would have preferred single target damage and him doing like 3k to 3.5 to 4k main damage. Like just a nuke on one character. I think that would have been better. What he does right now, he wouldn't even kill my 6-star Sandy, who's pure glass cannon, because Sandy has like 1600 at HP. He has less damage, straight up less damage than whatever her name was from the season store. I keep forgetting her name. The old woman who actually turned out to be a good defensive character with her decap. I just gotta wonder who designed him. Yeah, it's a strange one. It's obviously, like, you can obviously see already, that's the obvious one that sticks out, and he was the obvious free-to-play one. But saying that, James and Krista are 2 of the best characters and they were free-to-play. But they did that at the beginning of the S-Class era as well, the 6-star era as well. Like, Ezekiel was pretty good. So, and they did the odd good 6-star. But like in 6 months to a year's time, if they ever do free-to-play S-Class again, they're going to be terrible. They don't do good S-Class characters. Just doesn't happen. I think if they did S-Class the way I've talked about it, in terms of tiering them up with collectibles, and they just gave you enough to claim the S-Class, and then you had to buy the rest or just slowly get them, then all S-Class would be good. Even the free-to-play ones, but yeah. Great to see you again, buddy. What do you think of the snowflake worth the £5? It's not £5. That's one pull. That's one pull, and I'd say no. It's not £5. The stash is closer to like £1,000. It tiers up. The first pull is £5. The second pull's like 15, 20. The next one's like 25, 30, 40. Then the last one's like, the next one's 50. You know? And if you didn't buy it on day 1, you can't get them all now. You had to start on day 1 because you only get 4 a day. I would say that those ones are borderline against the Apple and Google rules, because it's hidden offers that you're getting. You know, the trick, whatever you want to call it, like treacle offers or whatever. Is it called treacle? Where like they give you one offer and you have to buy the next offer to make the first offer worthwhile, and this next offer is like much better, much more expensive. Hidden offers. I don't use Kapoor at all. Yeah, I haven't used him either. I've been leveling him up, but not using him. Are you going to do a 100 pull? Yep. I am going to do a 100 pull. Not sure what character, though. Crit damage on crit AP drain. On HP or daze resist on defense. I wouldn't mind the last one. Attack on defense, stun on crit. Attack versus tough. Attack set. Main resist on silver. On def silver. Why silver? Main resist on defense silver. That's a strange call there. I've got Wang Fa. I might make a bleed team later with Raulito and Heng Yan. Can you do that? Those traits are weird. Oh my god, the rank 1 faction in my region transferred. I'm in Habersham. Can you transfer now? I don't think you can transfer right now. I'm trolling, meant Jiafeng. Regina, yes, Regina. Transfer isn't even open in my region. Yes, it's weird. How could they transfer? Okay, I'm gonna start opening the basic ones, the mysteries. These aren't generally anything good. But you never know, you can get lucky. I think I got a Days Resist out of one of these as a gold. I mean, look, that could have been it. That could have been the one. But this is actually what you called, right? Main resist on death, but this is gold and not silver, so sorry, Bloodline. I don't make the rules. That's a good call, though. Okay, we'll go with the 50s. Defense on attack. Who said that? Was that Cygnus before? HP on crit set. You said defense on attack. Or did you say attack on crit set? Attack on defense set. I got this on the other region, that one. Next out. Okay, these aren't too bad, these mods. At least they're like attacking on attack set. Okay, attack set guaranteed. Exactly the same mod again. Okay, okay. Oh! Oh, MJ Productions. I think MJ had to get, like, jet off, but manages to get, like, he actually called this Defense versus Tough, and he was betting hair on it, as in hair attached to his face, and he manages to get. Reflect on defense isn't too bad. Come on, give me a nice one. Let's see if we've got a platinum mod on sale, guys. Let's see. I haven't checked today. Nope. Oh, I might check my other region. Nothing to buy here, no. That's a let's buy him. Nothing to buy here. Let's check my other region. Get some rewards. Ah, I can do my attacks now. Did I come first? Let me just do my arena attacks. I did indeed come first. Okay. So I've got to use my champions tickets this time. Is this domination? Yes. Trait Mania. How I managed to come first when I was using Priya without full AP, I have no idea. Okay. I think I used the command. Holy moly. That James, man. That James. I don't know how he did that much damage. I'm gonna be honest. Owl is not that defensive. Okay, he's not got many mods. Gotta be careful here. Defense versus tough is so good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, we should get this on turn. Turn 2. Still so tanky. Whoa, the tankiness there. She tanked 3 hits off from Priya. I rate that. I rate that. Everyone in GC is going crazy. You sure they transferred and they just didn't drop to lower factions to do other stuff? Like farm. Oh no, he's gonna wreck me. How did he kill her, man? That was a little bit too much damage, in my opinion. A little bit too much. Oh no, this is gonna go bad. Three chances. Oh no, AP down doesn't work. Priya's dead. Oh no, she's still up. Okay, we'll do. I might do another attack another time. This is a gun. Just check the top of the solo. Just check top of solo. That's how to check. Don't check top of faction. The solo, they could still be there, just in different factions. I've had it happen before. I don't worry too much about it. What was the faction's name? What was the faction's name? There have actually been a lot of cheaters banned today. So they could have had cheaters in them. Very big possibility. Yeah, lots of cheaters have been banned today. Victory. Ah, yeah. They had a lot of cheaters in their faction, apparently. Seems they've been banned. Okay, let's see if we can get a mods. Yeah. No, I'm going to wait for a sale. I'm not going to go for the lottery one. What do people cheat in coins? When you hack the game, basically. Or they have someone else do it for them. You generally, with cheating, you're always going to get caught. So all of your time spent on playing the game is eventually going to go down the drain. It's just going to be all like a proper waste of time. You might as well just play the game legitimately. Did they cheat a sweep today? Yep, they did. Do we lose anybody? My God, everyone's still here. You just never know who's cheating, guys. It could just literally be anybody. So if someone in your faction just randomly disappeared, go check. Feel bad for the non-cheaters. There were any. Well, to be honest, to a certain extent, I agree with you. To a certain extent. But sometimes it's hard to know, but sometimes it isn't hard to know. Will you often use the beheading Michonne in any team? I haven't her. I have her and don't know if I give her beta rings or not. I use come in a team with James and Cal. I'd use her in a bleed team maybe. But the thing is with that Michonne, funnily enough, I do not have her, but I'm going to claim her eventually. But the idea with her is I'd make her really defensive. I wouldn't have her offensive, so that she can just, all she would be doing is her specialist skill and her active skill. Her active skill is nice, minus 50% is nice, and the stun for 2 turns, and then 2 people get it as well. So her active is really good. Her active and her specialist. Her rush is okay. See, this is why they don't build characters correctly. Like if her rush was bleed and she had defensive stats, she'd be legit as a 6-star. But because she's got really high offense, she's gonna get focused on an attack team. It's messed up. So yeah, a lot of factions got hurt. I wonder if anyone got hurt in my region. That'll be interesting. I think they did. Look, I'm 108th. I'm pretty sure I wasn't that. Oh no, wait. That's in the tournament. No, wait. Yeah, that's in the tournament. I was like, I wasn't that high before. Yeah, global leader 200. I think maybe someone got hit. Maybe 30. 29. 26. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. But potentially these people could have just had lost people because of cheating. But 30-30s didn't. It's potential there. I think if you go to solo and then oh no, this is the tournament. This is the tournament? 243,000 points. Oh no, this isn't the tournament. I was gonna say, Jesus. I think if they got no thing, and it says like cannot find, or something like that. I think it looks good though. Yeah, it looks fine. And not necessarily it's going to be people in the top faction as well. The cheaters are everywhere. Like they can be in any faction. Sublock, how would you put beheading Michonne on a defense team? I wouldn't use beheading Michonne on a defense team. Priya, Krista, Harper, Xander, and Dr. Stevens kills Pete teams by turn 3 easy. I mean, it takes 2 attacks to kill a Kapoor from your Priya. I mean, you might. I don't see you killing Pete in 1 attack from Priya. I don't think that's going to kill like a decent Pete team. Basically. But if they've got like a Mia, instantly that's countered as well. There's very little control there. You're so close to getting Priya. Nice. Check to see if I'm still 40th. Yeah, I'm still 40th. I mean, it's close, but yeah. I think Chambers is okay. I haven't noticed anything in Chambers, to be honest. My other region is pretty much the same. Let me do my arena's attack here. Attack for free. I should have used the command. Should have. Use the command. PV are normally full. Well, maybe check line chat. I don't know. Or maybe go through them, I don't know their names. You're in my YouTube, YouTube? Yobo Twitchy YouTube. You're in my region. I was like, she didn't gain any AP. What happened? Because I wasn't focusing, that's why. You're in Chambers. Nice. Screw you. I wish I had Stevens, would be so good. Since I can't rush turn 2 with my Diego without command. Yeah. Yeah. Stevens is really, really powerful. I can't rush. How did she die so quick, man? Slow me. Go ahead. Sons of Bish. Yeah, but the top 40 is also like, I mean, we've got 4 or 5 decent factions in our region, so top 40 isn't that many people. Nice. What's up, Joe? Thanks for tuning in. How's it going? Oh, we stunned her. Nice. Very nice. It's gonna last an extra turn, isn't it? Yeah. Outlast is annoying as hell. I might get top 5 with that, maybe. Diet. Took a lot of turns, some of them. The point difference. Yeah, there's multipliers based on your division. Like, I get more points for being in... when I was in Platinum 5, I was getting more points than Platinum 4. For the same attacks, same teams, everything. I don't know. Everyone is realizing that Victory got banned for cheating. Yeah. Ripperoo. Can we see some 6-star pulls or 6-star ascending? Yeah, sure. Tell me how to get 6 stars by pulling them. Like straight away. Stream die or what? No. Seems to be working still for me. I can still see it and everything. It's good to me. Hey, so yeah, I don't know why it happens. It's the most obvious one is in 5-star arenas. I've seen people get like huge amounts in 5-star arenas. Recruits and rewards. If you want to see my pulls, I just did like 32 5-star token pulls. You can check them on my channel. I did them like 3 days ago. I did 10 pulls for this character as well. Dayu. I did 10 pulls for Raven. I did 30 pulls for Wangfa. I put all my pulls in videos on my channel. Like even my bad ones, my good ones, my bad ones. I never don't put pulls on my channel. It's good for me to just keep my content up, you know, up to date. It's also just good to show what I get and what I don't get. Some people don't like putting stuff on their YouTube channel when they get bad stuff. I just put everything on there. I'm gonna go see Lux of God. No worries, man. Good night, bro. Good night. I think I'm actually gonna shut down the stream as well. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Generally, the kind of time I would like to stream for is like 2 to 3 hours on a Thursday. You pull the first section. Yeah, I pulled everything. 2 days ago. You can just check it on my channel. Or 4 days ago. On the 1st of the month, I always pull everything. I had a chat with one of the members that wasn't cheating. Oof. What's up, Crypto? You're tuning in right at the end. Right at the end, I am going to be shutting down my stream. I'm going to be shutting down the stream, guys. The next stream is probably going to be Saturday, where I'm going to be streaming some War. And I'm probably going to stream Chambers on Saturday, and then I'll stream my other region on Sunday. So it'll be a couple of hours. I'm not sure what time I'll start. It'll be a bit earlier than my weekly stream because it's going to be a weekend. But in terms of how long it lasts, it'll be like at least an hour and a half to 2 hours, but maybe longer. It really depends how into it I am. Sometimes I'm not into War. It can depend on the towers. It can depend on how, just how, freely it's going. If I'm running into the same teams with all these cheaters being banned, though, it could be better. You never know. It could be a little bit better. But that's it, guys. That is going to be the end of my stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please check out my recently released videos, especially the one about Heng Yen. If you are thinking about getting Heng Yen, I do some gameplay of him at tier 1. Very fun character. He's going to be great when he's maxed out. Looking forward to him a lot. I might showcase him a little bit more on Sunday. He'll be a bit higher level, hopefully, because there should be a level up tomorrow or tonight. But yeah, I'll see you on Saturday, hopefully, guys, if you want to tune in for some War. But thank you very much for tuning in today. It's been nice to talk to you all. I'm going to be on Discord. If you have any questions for me about the game, whatever, Discord chat, link in the description to my Discord. But that is the end of my stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye.